Why? Because I want to show you how long this takes to load. 1 minute. And I'm still not even on the mode selection. Since I clicked the... Body Novak. No, I don't want an SUV. SUV is complete bullshit. It's the worst combination of terrain vehicle, as it doesn't really have any turning capabilities, and an actual vehicle. You know, road car, as it were. If you want an off-road, you need a badass off-road car designed specifically for that purpose. Like, you want as few things to break on it as possible. That's what I was taught through watching a Camel Trophy and back when it was still from Paris to Dakar, Rally Paris Dakar. I ceased watching long before Colin even made his debut, so I watched that for a little bit after Colin made debut and then gave up because he crashed. Yeah, sure, I should give more damn about the trucks section, but I don't. Like, I wanna play stuff that's interesting to me, but I can't find a good truck racing game. I want something ridiculously simple. That's preferably not branded. Like, I have this Mercedes-Benz truck racing game, which is brilliantly made because it's by THQ. It lacks one thing: compatibility with Windows 10. Oh, it's also for Nazi branded cars, so fuck that noise. Apparently there was a sequel. But I want something that simple. Basically, it's the same system as F1 Grand Prix by Jeff Carmon, but it's in track form, and the maximum amount of trucks you can have is like 16, which is pretty impressive, considering the size of them. I'd like 20 trucks, though. I wanna push it. Like, if I'm gonna race in Macau, I want 50 cars on the start. If I'm gonna race in Monaco, I want 30 cars on the start. And if I'm gonna race in Monza, I want at least 26. And no, I still haven't found the fucking Monza 1995 to 1998. 1999, sorry. 95 to 95. 95 to 99. Jesus Christ, my brain. Mid-90s to the last year of the 90s. There. That variant of the truck with two chicanes to the left, as opposed to the horrible mistake of a chicane which goes right and then left. That's stupid. Okay, nobody gives a shit. Good. Alright, no. Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Good. And if you're wondering, 76% occupancy of CPU on this game alone. Almost 2 gigabytes of RAM taken up. And it's still not loading very fast. The game is made badly, okay? By now the performance should have been optimized, but the people in charge right yet. And yeah, I'm playing this as opposed to anything original because I ran out of original shit to play again. I have a bunch of stuff that I've played technically, like I played the first Mortal Kombat, I'll play the second eventually at some point. But I can't be arsed right now. So I'm gonna play this. I posted the bug on GOG. The bug. I don't know if it's bug, but I'm quite lost in the search for frigate mission. Search for the crashed frigate. Like when you have to dig it out and give it some materials. That sucks. I can't reset it. I flew through space for hours. It didn't help. I tried everything I have in my portal. I tried jumping far away. Like I consumed good 20 charges of my warp fuel and nothing. There's no point in that. I was interested in cards. I like how they wanna make you believe that everybody's interested. I doubt everybody's interested. There are people who never actually bothered to get a golden gun. Ever. There are guides for it. Well made guides with videos. I tried that. I won on both of my characters, the golden gun. I got the comic books shit, that's extremely underwhelming, so I'm assuming the card collectibles are also shit. I have not bothered to look it up and I won't. It's irrelevant. You know where the doors will go when they open? Because they will go right over your face. You need to stand like here. Or in here. Make that a fucking station. This is horrible security, and that's the improved doors. Jesus. You just need a ladder to defeat it. Oh, hey, 9 mil. I think. 9 million, yay. No, I'm not buying the SUV because it's an SUV and fuck SUVs. The whole concept of SUVs is dumb. You wanna go back to the people car solution? Your Fiat 125B and 500 and even Citroen. Shit, what was it? 2CV, sorry. Citroen 2CV, Renault 5. That sort of scale of vehicles. Very small relative to their like inner size. Cool. Oh shit, the eternal loading again. Why are you loading so much? What the fuck are you loading though? It's a mission. It's not a complicated game. Yeah, I noticed. Well then, put me out somewhere. Ah! I hate you, GTA. I really do. Can't believe this is normal function in the game. We'll disconnect you if it doesn't feel like connecting for no apparent reason. Crap. Come on. Garbage. I don't have anything to say about it. Actually watched the Running with Scissors stream already, so cool. There have been some updates to graphics. The explosions in what Maiche played are impressive. I'm guessing it is not yet released to people, but I wasn't there for the beginning of the video, so I don't fucking know if it is public access variant of the build or just an insider scoop. Shush. Well, are you loading or not? to restart this thing because it's stuck in a loop. If it's this long, it's in the loop. Oh, it didn't start. Roy, Rise of Soul Walker. The horrible movie that killed every day. Nah, actually, what was the beach ball man, beach ball face man, baby fucker. Episode called 8. Yeah, 8. Episode 8. I don't fucking know what the fucking subtitle was. I seen it. Thank God I seen it on completely illegal service, so I didn't have to pay a penny for it. It's bad. It's way worse than bad. I'm so glad I didn't pay anyone to see it. So yeah, there's these fuckers are basically after brand recognition, and when they get brand that's recognized, they assume the built-in audience will do whatever the fuck creators want them to do. I guess fellatio everyone. But they don't want to put in the effort to actually make a good story? Like, why would you even want Star Trek if A, you hate Star Trek, B, don't fucking get Star Trek, and C, your idea of Star Trek is dumb summer movie action thing? It's not that complicated. Star Trek has dwelt into philosophy, a reflection of societal issues, contemporary and long term. It uses exceptional writing on occasions, and on occasions writing that is pretty much on level of Jar Jar Abrams' Enterprise and Voyager writing staff. That is the equivalent of Spock's brain in TOS. But it is not what most of these shows are. Well, no, it is, but before everything went to shit with the sexually transmitted disease, STD, I'm not gonna say its proper name. It was TOS, DS9, TNG, the good ones, Voyager, Enterprise, the bad ones. TAS is its own thing, like the animated series has some fans. It is semi-canon, or was semi-canon, now nothing but the Prime timeline is canon, which is... You cretins. You have the whole fucking universe, you can go anywhere, do anything. You retread the same issues. Worse. That's the... You do it again, but worse. What the fuck? You completely ignore like quality writing, continuity, basics of doing things right. Data breaches. Oh, God. What a start. It is not rocket science. It is just basic writing. Internal cohesion with your source material. Internal cohesion within your series. And interesting events happening to interesting characters. It's not fucking difficult. If you don't know how to write it, then get the fuck out of writing room, you cretins. Like, look at what J. Michael Straczynski did. He took years to write original Babylon 5 treatment. He filled it with trapdoors in case someone wants to quit. And it worked. He even managed to pull off Series 4 pretty well. Series 5 was a step down, but it wasn't a step down because it would be entirely bad. The ideas were still fine. The new Captain Lockley was incredibly grateful for it. She's probably one of my favorite actors in the whole series. Not the character. Lockley is just horrible, but that's because it's rushed. I really want to see her. I did actually. In the movies, the actress did excellent. Even in the bad ones, right? So when they started to have fun, and they had time to gestate and prepare and write out some decent stuff, it showed. It wasn't as good as the series in its prime, because there wasn't much to continue on at that point, but Third Space and River of Souls were pretty decent. I know in River of Souls recently it's a bit exploitative. I have some issues with it, but it's great. So even at its worst, which is that anthology movie that they made for Babylon 5, and no, I'm not counting I'm not counting the Excalibur, or what was the other one? Victory and Excalibur. Excalibur was the series, right? Or the Space Rangers thing. I'm not counting the offshoot series. They were done by whoever. And you clearly seen that it's not at the same quality. But if you take your time in pre-production, write out your story, then it's gonna be better. Every single fucking time it's gonna be better than a rushed production with no clear end in sight and no... What the hell? No! Let me continue, you piece of shit! The hell? Fuck you, game. No, it would not work. It would have been written beforehand, like what they wanted to do with Voyager and weren't allowed to. See, I think the Voyager is breaking point in Star Trek. Aside from the fact that the AG went on to make horrible movies, just none of them is good. Some of them are passable, but not one of them is good. The original series had movies that were good, but really fucking good. Search for Khan, exceptional. Then people liked some later ones, like the time travel one, which, I don't care for. I like the artistry on display of the first one, but then again it's once more in service of nothing. You have vibrant characters and you don't use them, right? They were looking for a way to make a movie, which is fine. I get that they couldn't get it right the first time, but it did it on the second try really well. And then the Voyager happened, years after PNG happened. Hell, even after the S9 started. So the whole process of Voyager seems to me that it was rushed, like really rushed. Because the Year of Hell was supposed to be the whole series. There was supposed to be a major conflict between Maquis and Federation, right? Because it makes sense, that's a good page for a show. You have a first officer who is senior to your captain, who even taught tactics in Federation, and over a legitimate dispute over how Federation mistreated its citizens for supposed greater good that did fuck all in the long play. So he's somewhat bitter and angry and wants to, help people no matter what the fucking Federation says. Becomes Maquis, and effectively pirate. And none of this happened. Like, none of it. There isn't a single proper episode of a conflict between the two bits. Apparently they somehow gelled over writers being hacks. Which pisses me off, because at least one of these writers wrote the Legacy Count for Origin shit. He based all of this... come on. He based
book he wrote that I like on Guardian of Forever, I think. I don't know if it was a name of the episode or just name of the creature, because I know it's name of the creature. And they all, uh, these people who wrote Voyager all had some credibility, but they don't seem to do very well on their own, or someone was just fucking it up horribly. Because the whole show was just a Jinwei appreciation train. Like, in spite of her basically causing genocide, starting another war all by herself, and following the Prime Directive to a point of it being viewed by her as a religion, which is very much a young officer trait. Like, you don't understand what's going on very well, so you follow the rules to a point. Right? You don't apply your thinking as much, you try to rely on the rules. Which is, again, perfect opportunity for Chakotay to swoop in and remind her that these choices have price, that this is wrong, you know. Have him have the moral ground for a while before the captain grows into the role. And I don't think Mulgrew, the actress playing Janeway, is bad, but Jesus Christ, they created a selfish cretin that doesn't understand anything, so they don't really do much with it. The whole Voyager was a saga created by committee rather than actual writers. And did carry through with the abysmal attempt at titillating Enterprise with just like completely fucked premise. Again, good idea. Show us how the Federation began. Didn't show it. Show us Wonder of the Universe in the first season. Nope. Nothing. There was no interesting character development, there was no interesting shit happening until the Temporal Cold War. There was nothing. Whoever wrote first seasons, idiot. Unable to work with the fucking material. Or idiots, probably. Again, made by committee, not a person. No fucking wonder there wasn't a good damn Star Trek since end of season 6 TNG. Or DS9, sorry. TNG still had the Tapestry. Tapestry, by the way, is the best final episode of Star Trek ever. And yes, I know there's one more. Fuck the one more episode. After that, it doesn't matter. Tapestry is the last episode of TNG. It's got perfect symmetry with the Farpoint. It's got Q, it's got tests for humanity, and eventual approval of Q. That's the last time he should have been seen, ever in Star Trek. It's sweet, it's to the point, it's well made. Done. Don't show him ever. Or throw out different actors for different shows. He's not a man or a woman, so why would he flirt with women? You know, that's kind of whatever. They fucked it up in Voyager because Voyager had to just ruin everything TNG did. Oh, now it works. Because if you log in very fast, you should be able to retain your session or something. Or your status. Which didn't work. 36 minutes in and nothing happened. Oh right, why did I do that? Why not extra haste? Fuck it. You know? It's not joining me. Now it's joining me. Yeah, that happened. Please, I don't get it. So many people playing FISA for no reasons. And from the start, really? At level 42, okay. You wanna drive? I wanna shoot less. Oh good leg. No, you're not excused. You're an idiot. Please tell me he's not disconnecting. I think like half track would work as well.
And Vigilante has been working for a while. I've tried it once. It didn't go extremely well. It blew up the fucking Kurma as well. But it did work for the enemies. Hmm. 40 minutes. Should have waited for him to stop or something. Oh, I can't because still like Paige. She's an interesting person. If there was something more than the fucking trilobite. But yeah. Well, I didn't do that either. God damn it. Can't go through there in one go. For under. Yeah, I'm not trying to sneak in with less twists. reducing time. Nope. I don't think I can do it in time. I'll saw you in fucking half. I'm not gonna say that she has huge tits and that attracts me to her, but it definitely fucking does. I've always been a fan of massive boobs. Get out! The ladies of Brazilian beach volleyball team been bright light in my horrible night guard shit. I'm being very professional. I don't know what the fuck your problem is. She did, you fucking asshole. Don't speak for her. She knows what she's saying. I get her. She's making off-kilter jokes, dry humor, etc. That's fine. I can understand that. I don't understand the filthy humor Lamester does, in spite of me doing filthy humor myself. But I use it as a shield. I just let my brain do really disgusting stuff, let it all out, and claim that's normal. Look, it's not my fault. They jumped in my way. You've seen it. They were on the fucking sidewalk, where cars can go. It's my fucking excuse. I'm listening to you, asshole. Point is, if you're doing something cultural, like movies, music, games, whatever, and it is equal to something else, try to respect the previous work of art that you're basing your shit on. You wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't successful, so do as the Star Trek 2 Wrath of Khan creators did. Hunkered down, binge watched everything Star Trek, including the animated series. I've not fucking watched animated series, and I think Star Trek TOS, TNG, and DS9 are the best damn thing ever. Second only to, of course, Babylon 5. There's a lot of good sci-fi, okay. Babylon 5, Firefly / Serenity, whatever the fuck it was called, and stuff like the original Doctor Who series. Fuck! What happened? Yes. I like that paper bag. Has up some bundles of good old British TV. Why? Because humor will help you learn. So it's very well pronounced. And if you're watching Allo Allo, you will start getting nuances of the English as well. I think Allo Allo might be the best way to learn English. Frenchified English, because that's the joke. See, it's not a problem in this game. And to be frank, this is more typical of how I play the game. Like, I have restarts all the fucking time. I occasionally just let it load, but that's not good when I have nothing to say. So I'm using the command nothing on together as well. Oh, I've seen it happen. I miss the good old times when cars were cars, not stupid oversized garbage. The more restricted you are, the more creative you have to be to actually make it work, right? So, you get flops. A lot of flops. Let's be fucking frank. The car industry shit that they're pulling with smart is supposedly an indicator of favor, but no, it's not. Portable small cars are favored by people. Like, there's a huge amount of small vehicles that are being sold. From Toyotas, Mitsubishis, Hondas, Hyundais, all of that. Just need to be clever about the space. It's fucking loading. Oh wow! Ho GTA, you fucking failure. You are as bad as I am. Loaded piece of shit. Heroes of Soy Walker. It's not loading, is it? It is! downloading the wrong one. Dedicated Michael fucking Donnelly. Yeah, that actually cleared the chat, so I want to see all the personals. Oh, you piece of shit. Absinthe. Yeah, recently de-illegalized, re-legalized, legal and iced is somewhere inside the term. No. Well, I do thank you for watching. Please do have a good one.